Is this better? I need a picture for on the wall. Still hear a lot of buffering, both on Facebook and YouTube. I just broke off of OBS. Peggy, I hope this helps. I really, really hope this helps because, right? Feels so spiritual. Love with electronics. Anywho, I really need more coffee. I need a coffee boy. Well, not a boy, just a coffee person that'll make me more coffee. Technical difficulties. It happens a lot. It's okay. Let's see what can we play over here. So hopefully, I don't think that works. It doesn't work. I can honestly say that doesn't work. Okay, fine. You know, once you get used to stuff, you want your stuff to work. Here's one. That's not what I want. How about that one? That'll be all right. Fine. Let me go back and see if Heather Johns is on. Okay. Good morning, everybody. What fun would it be unless we had issues, right? It's still fun. Did your mouse get disconnected? No, Lori. It's a so when I'm on OBS, which is a different type of streaming. Good morning, Carrie. Oh wow, Sherry. That's amazing. She says, so I did a cord cutting last week after you told me how I literally watched 3 people walk out the door. It was amazing. Wow. When I'm on one thing, anyways, it's super complicated and it makes my brain hurt. So there's Taylor. Taylor was hanging. YouTube is still there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, it makes my brain hurt. And look, Siri, you stop. Just stop. Eavesdropper. Interloper. Okay. So I can see you guys now. I switched to a different platform. I can scroll again. It is amazing that I can scroll again. I'm super excited to have my scrolling abilities back. It means a lot when I'm doing this because I scroll through, and that's, I mean, you may be at the beginning of the feed, right? And I still scroll up there to see, okay, fine. I'm not working fast enough. I scroll through. So if everybody could share to a group one time, that'd be fabulous. I need to share this over to the weekly group. If you guys, okay. What was I doing? People distract me. Oh, I was sharing. So I have to share real quick to at least one place. Technology. That's all I can say. Technology. I'm going to schedule with Allie Rosebrock, not Allie Rosebrock, Allie of Lexi Animal Communicate. What the hell is this? I don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do that. Share. Okay, there we go. To do an Animal Communicator Day. I think it's past it. There's that Robin again. Oh, there we go. There. Okay. I wanted to share that. So, here we go. Here we go again on my own. You understood that, Heather? I'm glad, because I was hoping that you could see the end of what I was saying, because I couldn't see anybody commenting. But when I'm on one platform, that I do a scheduled thing, I get this wonky thing that doesn't let me scroll through. But when I'm on here, I can see everything. You're driving and listening. So is Sam. So is Sam. He is on his way to Greenville, South Carolina. A little white snake to start the day. Okay, so we're doing mediumship this morning, you guys. Can everybody see me okay? I can see you, Marie Valiva. Scroll is very important, right? Tammy, scroll is very important. When you don't have scrolling abilities, good morning, Tammy Nelson. You're all of a sudden, you're like, holy crap. Crystal Nicole, good morning. Sandra Martin. Catching the people I didn't catch before. Okay, let's see who else we have coming across. I have a gentleman. Go take a nap, Katrina. I have a gentleman that's watching the skies. He's watching the skies. I'm trying to figure. My first thought was he was an air traffic control person, but he's watching the skies, and then I hear MUFON. Oh no, Sarah Hans. Good morning. You're in Greenville, Wisconsin. It's much colder than in Greenville, South Carolina. Much colder. It's I think this person might have had an interest in, admittedly, kind of a casual interest. I don't think he watched the skies every night, but this person would have had some sort of connection to watching the skies, and I feel like it was a daylight watching thing. I don't see him watching the skies at night. Why is that? And he keeps pointing up. Maybe he was cloud watching, because he keeps pointing up and he's like, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? This person had a cough. This is a gentleman. He watched the skies. I'm not sure why he watched the skies, you guys. So that's for you guys, not me. He watched the skies, but he's very clear. The skies that he's pointing up to are blue, and there's clouds in the sky. So I think it might have been a cloud watching situation. Like, do you see this in the clouds? Do you see that in the clouds, kind of thing? And then this person shows me a cough, that they had a cough, a little bit shortness of breath. So as I go through this, you guys kind of take stock of what I'm giving you, the stuff I'm giving you, because when I'm done doing this, I'm going to ask who can take 100%. Okay, you have to be able to take 100% of everything I'm giving out there. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? He talks about secrets, like a secret, like somebody knew something about him that they weren't supposed to talk about, or there was something that happened that wasn't supposed to be discussed. I definitely get a feeling of Archangel Michael around as a protector. Can anybody take this, gentleman? Can anybody take everything I've talked about on this gentleman? It would have been an older gentleman, probably in their, Tammy Emmett says yes. I'm not going to go in depth into this, Tammy. Oh, that was my White Snake, one of your favorite songs. I'm like, where's the little white snake? I'm not going to go into the depths on this gentleman, Tammy. I just don't. I'm not going to. But I'm going to give you his message. And his message is, there are some things that we go through on the human plane that is, that we need the depth of lessons for. That we need to really have that lifetime that we feel we are jarred. We're jarred, and we are pushed into extreme learning for several people. It's not always for the person that's perpetrating or doing something in life that they're learning the lesson. It's for those around them as well. So I feel like there's a benefit from this person, an awareness of things with this person that would have brought you to a new understanding of people in general, the human condition. But it would also have been something that might have shifted your perceptions on life. And I feel like this person did this very well. I think you understand what I'm saying? Okay. Just know that this person understands that he pushed lessons in life, and that was part of the learning process, and take it as that learning process and try to move beyond some of the lessons that came with it. It's the best way I can put it. It's the best way I can put it. Rachel Kalina, I know you're here. See if you can go here, Rachel. I just posted a link. See if you can follow that link and get on that right there, and see if, thank you so much for letting Rachel know that I was talking about her. It's like this thing. It's this thing. Rachel and I have internet friendship that we can't see each other like this, but we can see each other on Facebook. It's the weirdest thing. Like, I can comment on all her stuff, see her and everything, and I've checked my filters here. It's nothing. I don't know. It's got to be something. Okay. So that's the YouTube. That's our YouTube channel. And you should see, if you click on that, you should be able to, I don't know how to tell you to get to the live video. Man, I just don't. Thank you guys so much. But Tammy, I hope that makes sense to you, because it's just like an extreme lesson, and you just got to take it. And he knows, it's like he's going, it sucked, but it happened. But that's how we learn. Is it better to go through Facebook or YouTube when you're live? It is either way. Either way, actually. You'd have to ask you guys in the feed, what do you think works better, Facebook or YouTube? Facebook or YouTube? Good morning, Kelly Savasta. All right. Okay. I hope that helps, Tammy. And I'm pretty sure you understand why I went, I'm not giving any more information. You know who I'm talking about, and that's where we're going to drop that. So, yeah, that's a thing. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know why I'm supposed to tell you that it's so pretty on the other side. He wants to talk about the condition of life between lives for him. He wants to talk about what it looks like on the other side for him. And he talks about what we're going to call the life review. We actually have a class coming up about life between lives next month, you guys, within the membership. No, this month. It's this month. Tomorrow we have palmistry, right? How exciting is that? Christine Emerson's coming on. She's been doing palmistry for so long. It's hard to describe that side. Yes, it is. Palmistry tomorrow, and then the 21st we're talking about life between lives. All right. It is hard to describe that side, but he talks about love. You screw up, and there's still love on the other side. It's not, you did a bad thing. It is, wow. Let's heal. Let's move away from that. Let's move into more positive energy. And damn it, we'll try again. But boy, what did you learn? Kind of thing. It's truly, truly a blessing. Okay. Moving on. Good morning. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Okay. Let's move on. I don't know that anybody's going to be able to take this person, but I'm going to put her energy across anyways. Love always wins. Absolutely. So good morning, Isis. This person is an interesting individual because she uses a reference from my childhood as her energy. Like, I see tatting, crocheting, working with the hands. This would have been something that I feel like one of the pieces would have still be in the family. And I say I don't know that anybody is going to know who this is simply because it is an older energy. And I'm not even sure she was a family member. She might have been a family friend. This is an older woman that would tat or crochet and make table. I feel like a huge accomplishment was a tablecloth. And then there's doilies and there's things around, girly things. I believe she had arthritis in her hands. Um, but the big thing here is her energy. The energy that would have rolled off of this woman was a smile. Like you just felt her. Like there was a smile for everybody, and she uh, didn't move as fast. And this is a memory she's giving, right? She didn't move as fast as she did when she was younger. And boy, if she could, she would have cooked up a storm and she would have made everybody comfortable and everybody would have been fed. And whose grandma, well, my grandma really wasn't this way, but I know a lot of grandmas were. I was not. And I love her anyways. Uh, and I just get that big, fluffy, comfy chair. Come on, here I am. Let's have a talk. Let's have a talk. The chair would have been floral, would have had a floral pattern on it, and it would have almost been a wingback chair, but not quite. So it's very fluffy. I'm bringing in more information because I see a couple people taking it. Let's see what we get. There's maybe a white dog. I see a small white dog. I have 4 people in. So I need to bring in the small white dog, and I want to spit out cat hair. I like cat hair. Was it a cat or was it a dog? I feel like there was a small white dog, but I don't think the cat and the dog lived in the same house at the same time. I think she might have switched to cats as she got older. I know that's everybody. Isn't that a wonderful thing though? That like so many people can remember a grandmother like this. Because now grandmas are out, we're not sitting there crocheting. And these are some things that were life lessons that for people, like calm, things along those lines. Okay, so what else can I bring forward here? What else do we have? She shows herself holding the bridle of a horse. She shows herself holding the bridle of a horse. So when she was younger, she had a horse. When she was younger, she had a horse. I don't know what age she was when she had the horse, but I just know that when she was younger, she had a horse, and I feel like she might have ridden. I feel like it's an English saddle because I see like an English headstall. So this is just extremely weird to me because I'm a Western rider, but I was checking something. There might be a picture somewhere in the family album of her standing next to this horse. It just feels like a very large animal, and I don't know that she actually owned it, but maybe she took riding lessons or something. I just feel like there's this horse in a picture that she's holding. The horse was bigger than her. The horse was much bigger than her. It could have been along the lines of English horses generally are picked for their height if they're going to be jumping or something along those lines. But on the other side of this, it also feels like it could be a draft. It could be a draft horse because I'm getting really tall horse, really tall horse. Okay. Side saddle, I don't know, Sandra Oaks. I don't know about side saddle. Let's see. So far we have an older woman, much older when she passed, that crocheted or knitted, not knitted, sorry, crocheted or tatted. It was very intricate details. She either created a tablecloth or doilies that are still within somebody in the family's home that are thought of as hers. She might have had arthritis in her feet, or in her hands, but she wasn't as nimble either. She wanted to cook, but she wasn't able to do as much later on in life. She had a small white dog and possibly a cat. I keep feeling like there's a cat hair thing going on. And there's somewhere along the lines she had a horse. She either took lessons, or there's a picture of her standing next to a very tall animal. Looks like an English headstall to me. But that also could double as a draft horse. So I'm going to go to farm, salt of the earth kind of people with, get this, I think there might have been ties to an Amish community or a Mennonite community way back in their lineage. So it would have been something that was a way back in the lineage thing. Who can take 100%? You have to have 100% of it, every bit. Quaker, yeah, could have been Quaker. Could have been Quaker. Quaker, Mennonite, Amish. And there would have been a tall pair of boots. There might have been a tall pair of mud boots in a closet. I don't think she wore them, but they were like galoshes or something along those lines. Your Irish family wore bonnets. Yes, and after this, get out of my energy. All right, we have Tammy in at 100%. Geez, Tammy, what are you doing this morning? Could do this first. If for whatever reason she wants to show herself standing side by side with this gentleman, she wants to show herself standing like as equals in lessons and equals in life. And she wants not in the human existence. Okay, she's like, no, we didn't teach the same thing, but our lessons were equally important. Our lessons are equally important. And that's what she wants you to know, and she actually has come forward just to say there's importance in all things that we do here, and her lessons were no more important than anybody else's lessons, and anybody else's lessons weren't any more important than hers. We all get a degree of knowledge from them, and we move forward. And that little white dog just does not shut up. That little white dog just barks, 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 barks. And she's laughing about it. And she's like, sometimes the most annoying things are the ones that bring us the most joy. So make sure you're paying attention to that in your life at this moment. If something is annoying the shit out of you, what kind of joy are you getting out of it? If you're not getting the joy, then get rid of it. But most times, little things like that, we find a lot of joy in. And she's actually talking about the dog. She's like, I found a lot of joy in the dog, even though he was an annoying little dog, right? Yeah, Lori's like, I get that. So sometimes those little annoying things we find joy. She's like, find the joy out of things that are annoying you right now, because boy, we can just latch onto something and be like, this really just is pissing me off, and go forward that way. Or we can go, okay, what about this is giving me a problem, and why is it? And then find the funny in it. Find the funny. Oh, I hope that's helpful. Now turn your energy off. No, I'm kidding. We get messages when we get messages, right? Good morning, Brenda Springer. We also want to say congratulations to Isis and Lori Spears yesterday. Let me check my book, double check. I'm right, correct me. won the rose quartz hearts yesterday. Thank you so much, Tammy. Rose won the rose quartz hearts yesterday. I will be invoicing you for those today so that they can get in the mail. I know that Richard's still snowed in Ohio, so I'm not sure how much he can get out. I'm going to set it up with our post office that isn't very reliable to pick it up. I say that with a smile, right? Because it's that little thing. Wait, didn't Lori Spears win yesterday? Wait. This is why I said, April Lynn, I'm so sorry. Lori, punked ya. No, I'm so sorry. It was April Lynn. April Lynn. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. April Lynn and Isis won the rose quartz heart yesterday from the membership giveaway. Mr. Fry is doing a surprise this month, and it will be 3 giveaways on the first Saturday of next month. The only thing you have to do to be in the drawing is be a part of the My Mystical Life membership, which is $11.11 a month. That's my gratuitous plug, and I'm going to move on. Oops, sorry, Lori. Lori's like, son of a bitch, what are you doing? I knew it started with an L in there somewhere. You have Lori on the brain. She loves. I love Lori too. Okay. This is my faux pas for the morning. What else do I have going on? I was going to say something. Is there a Reiki 2 this month? I can ask Sam if he'll do one. He may do one if you are looking for one, Dolores. Maybe we can get him to do one. I have been where you are with your dad. You know, he's doing great. I think he just missed me. As great as he can do. He is in that what he calls the 3rd stage of lung rejection. So there is no upswing from here. But let me write this down. I have to write correctly. And then Dolores. Okay. All right. After Georgia, you're going to Utah. Oh, I want to go to Utah. We want to go to Moab. Okay. I'll talk to Sam about a Reiki class. So I was going to say something to somebody and now I forgot what it was. That's about right, isn't it? Traveling for the end of May. Oh, gotcha, Diana. So today I will be releasing the healing session, right? That'll be out in the membership, Golden Platinum. Then we have, oh, you guys, if you haven't joined up on the weekly psychic intuitive class, I think that's what it's called. You'd think I know what my own group's called. Let me find it. I want to make sure I have the link for everybody. Hold, please. There we go. That's it. This is the link to, that's the link that I just shared to, hi Lorraine Nichols, to the Psychic Intuitive Development class. Now, this is not a huge class. It is, you'll find, if you go join the group, you'll find that there are a couple pictures up there. I mean, there's more on there. It's been a group that's around a long time. There's a couple pictures up there right now, and people are like, why are we doing these pictures? I don't understand. The pictures on there are dot 3D matrix pictures. So what they do is they teach your brain to relax your eyeballs and see beyond the picture, into the picture, and pull images out, and they pop out 3D, right? Who's done these? Who's done it? I love these things. I used to be a master at these things. Like I'd walk up and like, there it is. I see what it is. Now I have to struggle a little bit. I think it's because of my well, let's be honest, it's probably because of the bifocals. But if you guys go join that group, each week they give you headaches. I mean, too, I think it's the bifocals. I really do. Each week I'll be doing a short class on whatever the psychic challenge was for the week. So that's where we're going to be doing psychic intuitive challenges, like what is this, what is that, what's in the box, guess the colors, blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to have a class, a short class on Wednesday evenings at 7 Central to just explain why that works. Right? So you're going to find that, I think it comes out tomorrow. I have a photo coming up, and those 3 pictures are to prep you for auric viewing. So when this other picture comes out, what's going to happen is you're going to be asked to look beyond the person in the picture to see colors or a silver lining around them, things along those lines. So that is the first 3 are, here's how we relax our eyes. And then we use that technique to see auric fields around people. And we're going to talk about that Wednesday night, 7 Central in the class. So make sure you guys go join that. That is a free class. It's a Facebook class. And when I say, you know, it's not a membership class. Our membership classes, you guys are, I'm probably actually going to switch it from a YouTube thing to a regular, just a live, just because I need to. Personal question, how long has your dad had his transplant? Thanksgiving will be 4 years. Thanksgiving will be 4 years. So, my angels will tell me things are revealed to me by divine time. Absolutely, Lori. Yeah, it'll be 4 years for him. I think 4. Where were we living? Where was I living that time? I do not know. I don't know where I was living. Who knows where I was living at that time? That's how I judged my timelines. Where was I living when that happened? Yeah. So, you know, he's gotten extra time and he's content. All right. So, what kind of questions do we have today, guys? What kind of questions do we have? Intuitive development questions. Let's do that. Let's do some intuitive development questions. Because if I say who has questions, oh my God. Anybody that has sat at this end of the feed with me knows that the feed goes. It's like somebody took the wheel from The Price is Right. All of a sudden it explodes. Okay. There was something I was going to tell you guys. 2:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:30, 1:33. Oh, I might get to attend my class. I'm so excited. Doesn't take much. So we do have a lot of stuff coming up. Yeah, that's where I wrote it. Okay. And I think I'm having trouble with my feed. Oh. Have you figured out why I can't get to my library? This is a great question, Sandra. And no, I have not figured it out yet. It has to do with the mobile, being on mobile. And I'm working on it. I'm waiting on I have a ticket into customer service. It takes some time sometimes. Okay. Tiffany, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to put this out to the group here because finding lost objects, I suck at. Honestly, I just do. There's some things I really, really suck at. Finding lost objects and those like psychic cards with the stars and the squares and I'm horrible at them. So you guys, Tiffany's husband has passed away just recently. We're very, very sorry because it was a struggle, I know. She says her husband hid money in the house. They're moving soon. Any guidance would be appreciated on where to tell Tiffany her money, her husband might have hid some money in the house. So if you guys have any idea, just kind of hone in on Tiffany's energy and maybe give some ideas as to where he might have hidden some money in the house. I'm really bad at it. I'm totally honest. What is next for me? My whole world is being flipped. You have to kind of slow down, Zenny. Just be that. They're showing me the bobber from the earlier reading. They're like, you got to watch the bobber every once in a while. You got to slow down and wait. You can't just jump into things just because everybody else around you is feeling rushed and the energy feels rushed. That's the best time to slow down. Absolutely. I wanted to tell you that since readings on Friday night, I have not had a blood pressure episode. Excellent, Heather. Right? Right? I'm so happy for you. We had our final class was for intuitive development. One was on Friday night, and it was just a lot of fun. Lori says, Sandra, I have an issue with Kajabi. I don't get the newsletter. Oh, hey, Sandra Oaks. Download the Kajabi app on your phone. That just like, do you have the Kajabi app? If you get Kajabi app on your phone, it'll show you it should pull up better. Right? I put in tickets and all sorts of stuff and the answer is right there. I'm pretty good at it. My mom calls me when she loses stuff. Let's see. A wooden box, like maybe a cigar type box. See, this is fun stuff right here. People come up with some really great stuff. A wooden box, like maybe a cigar type box, says Linda Najarian. Inside books, inside any envelopes that might be in paperwork or a file cabinet. And my mother stashed money everywhere, so do I. And that's from Dolores Puccio. I was sitting looking at books on the bookshelf yesterday going, I bet you there's money in there. I wonder if that had to do with you, Tiffany. I wonder. Donna Brooks, I need help on a date for when my sweet boy Willie will come back. I get a 12. I get a 12. Yeah, try that, Sandra, and let me know if that works. It's Kajabi, Kajabi, and see if that will help, because that should do it. It really, seriously, I put in service tickets and everything. I knew the answer. Okay, Tiffany, also, if you have a man shed, like the garage, look inside of his stuff. Lori Spears wants to know what his hobbies were. Sarah Hahn says, look in empty metal pipes, clothes hanger pole with removable ends. That's ingenious. I've heard about shrimp in there, but I've never heard of money. We have checked everywhere with no luck. Doesn't Kajabi app work for you? Yeah, you should be able to use it too, Lori. Crystal Nicole says, I feel like there is a false floor or false wall somewhere. Keep getting it's literally in the house, like it's in the structure. My first initial, and I'm with Crystal on this, my first initial thought was a floorboard, like was something that was removable off of the floor or at the base of a wall or something like that. That was my first thought. Check the return air ducts and heat vents. What did he do as a hobby? He's saying Elvis in the basement with his microphone. It doesn't work for you, Lori? What kind of phone do you have? Because as soon as she asked the question, and here's me second guessing myself. It's what we all do. We all do it, right? I don't do that stuff very well. But my first thought was under a floorboard, like a removable piece or something, like a piece of wood that moved. It was definitely a piece of wood that moved that I saw, but don't listen to me because I really don't have a good track record on it. Okay. All right. Let's see, you guys. 12 Pro Max iOS. I don't know. If he spent lots of time there, that would be where he would hide his stuff. I have to agree with that. He would want his stuff close, and this is just a feeling. He would want his stuff close where he could see it, where he could, I hate to put it this way, where he could see it and make sure that it was not discovered. That's the feeling I get from that. Like he would actually be able to see it. That's what I thought too, Mallory. As soon as she said microphone, there might be a fake microphone. Take stuff apart, man. I feel like yeah. Heather John says, I'm getting trapdoor hidden in the closet, just seeing a single light bulb. Bulb. I think it's in his area of where he played. And I'm saying that because I actually was choking. And it just feels like I have my airway cut off a little bit. And it didn't start until I'm like right there, you know, when we're like, it would be where he can see it. You don't like that. And I hate to put it that way, but that's definitely was not, you can actually hear a little rasp in my voice here. That is rude. And he's either using it as an indicator that, yes, we're on the right track. Seriously. That's there we go. Wow. Wow. My one owner hid his chew. My one owner hid his chew in the boards in the basement. Oh, his chew. I just figured it out. Yeah, if you find it, Dinah says, if you find it, let us know. Is there a drum case? Renee Shellum says, hi, Heidi. It's totally in the basement. Also, if you have any Elvis related, also, if you have a picture, look behind the picture. No, Tiffany, it's okay. It's okay. It actually is a great indicator to really check out the basement in his area, and in someplace he can see, and I really feel that a lot. Kind of a jackass move to put information across that way, but seriously. Anyhow, putting him on timeout. Okay, that's you know, but sometimes it's really beneficial to be able to put these questions out and pose them to other people, because everybody has this great insight, right? So many intuitives are on here that are better at this than what I am, and I may not be able to say, hey, I think it's in this exact same spot, but boy, we kind of get that that push there, right? That he's like, hey, stop talking. Hey, Linda Fortune, that, you know, hey, slow the roll on the talking thing. You're telling everybody where the money is. You're telling everybody where. That's the thing I get right here, right? There's like almost 30 people on here. You're telling 30 people where it is. That kind of thing. What's wrong with you? So I think it's going to be where he could see it. Absolutely. It's exactly what you would expect from him. Okay. Yeah. He'd want to see it. Anyways, let's move on before I need more water. All right. Linda Little Lenta, good morning. Afternoon. What is it now? It's afternoon. I just discovered that I can take my class today. I was stressing because I couldn't make a class that I had scheduled, and I was stressing about it, and I get to do it, so that's exciting. I'm monologuing. I can do that. All right. What do we want to talk about? Give me something. I feel like I should ask that. Like, give me something to talk about, you guys. I want to, what type of reading do we want to do? We could do Akashic. We could do animal totems. Karmic cords today. We could do karmic cords. We could do cords. Colors, angels. We could work on a whole bunch of different things. And my guides are like, throw it out there to the masses today and see what we want to do. Since my first stream didn't, it went sideways. Mm-hmm. Huh. My stream has stopped again. I think we're having technical difficulties. So I'm actually going to go ahead and close it out. This is the third time my stream stopped. You guys, have a great day. It's just the way it is today. That happens. So find light, find love, find joy. My whole chat has froze. Feel divine because you are. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.